Thanks for watching Film Buff, really, honestly. It's fucking great.
Oh, hello guys, how's it going? My name is Film Buff. For starters, I would like to thank all my amazing patrons. You guys are brilliant, man. Thank you so much. I would like to thank all the new people that showed up on the channel, man. Oh my god, I was like blown away, man. So much support. You know, so many awesome new people, man. A lot of support, a lot of excitement. You know, to see so many people excited, you know, made me excited. Thank you so much for all the fantastic support. I could tell there's a lot of diehard fans in the comment section, you know, so it's really cool to see. But yeah, thanks for subbing to the channel. You know, I hope we're gonna have a lot of fun checking out the show, because there's a lot of episodes to get through. You know, I really think it's gonna be a fun time. But once again, I legit, you know, the things I said, you know, in the beginning of episode 1, I was saying a few things that I know. That's legitimately all I knew about the show. Like, you know, I'm guessing, and I've had a friend tell me that the show itself, over the 10 seasons, or, you know, maybe it won't take that long, but I was told that over the seasons, everything I need to know is going to be given to me from the show itself. And yes, I do know this is a long running show. It's been going on for a long time. But, you know, I said 10 seasons because I was always only going to start from the reboot, or the soft reboot, or at least the reboot in terms of the numbering, right? Yeah, I was always only going to start from the 2005 reboot. That's why I said, you know, there's 10 seasons. I know there's a bunch of, I know it's been going on for, you know, decades before that. But realistically speaking, you know, starting from this point, you know, the 2005 reboot was the best option, you know. Yeah, and even that's going to take me probably the better part of a year or longer to get through all of these episodes, right? All right, man, let's do a quick recap. Episode 1 was really fun. You know, I really enjoyed that. You know, I really liked the Doctor. And Rose is cool as well. But yeah, you know, the first episode kind of ends off by Rose finally taking the offer. And, you know, the moment he mentioned time travel, she, like, ran into the TARDIS, right? You know, I felt like it was a really good intro episode to a newcomer. You know, I enjoyed it. So let's get into episode 2.
10,000 years in the future. Step outside, it's the year 12,005, the new Roman Empire.
You think you're so impressive.
The new Roman Empire.
You wish.
Right then, you asked for it. I know exactly where to go.
Where are we? What's that there?
You lot, you spend all your time thinking about dying, like you're gonna get killed by eggs or beef or global warming or asteroids. But you never take time to imagine the impossible, that maybe you survive. This is the year 5.5/Apple/26, 5 billion years in your future. And this is the day. Hold on.
Oh.
This is the day the sun expands. Welcome to the end of the world.
Well, Rose, you impressed?
Okay.
We have in attendance the Doctor and Rose Tyler. Thank you. All staff to their positions. Hurry now. Thank you. Quick as we can.
Oompa Loompas.
Trees, namely Jade, Lute, and Copper. There will be an exchange of gifts from the solicitors Jolko and Jolko. We have the Mox of Balgoon.
Look at his face.
And next,
I bring you a cutting of my grandfather.
Thank you. Yes, gifts. I give you in return air from my lungs.
How intimate.
There's more where that came from.
I bet there is.
Oh.
A gift of peace in all good faith.
and last but not least, our very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, the last human. The lady, Cassandra O'Brien, Delta 17.
Oh no, don't stare. I know it's shocking, isn't it? I've had
I love his facial expressions.
completely taken away, and look at the difference. Look how thin I am.
It's all a bit too much for Rose.
I should perhaps have foreseen. Please identify species. Now stop it. Identify his race. Where's he from? It's impossible.
Ooh.
Where are you from?
All over the place.
They all speak English.
No, you just hear English. It's a gift of the TARDIS. The telepathic field gets inside your brain, translates.
It's inside my brain.
Well, in a good way.
Your machine gets inside my head. It gets inside and it changes my mind and you didn't even ask.
I'm just a doctor.
From what planet?
Well, it's not as if you know where it is.
Where are you from?
What does it matter?
Tell me who you are.
This is who I am, right here, right now. All right, all that counts is here and now, and this is me.
Yeah, and I'm here too because you brought me here, so just tell me.
Earth, death.
He doesn't like to talk about his past or his home. Something happened in his past, perhaps.
All right. As my mate Shreen says, don't argue with a designated driver.
Hello?
Mum?
What is it?
What's wrong?
Oh, she's calling the past.
Oh, this red top's falling to bits. You should get your money back.
I think that's amazing. You want to see the bill?
That was 5 billion years ago.
Sun filter deactivated.
No!
Sun filter descending.
Sun filter up!
External temperature 4,000 degrees.
Control the
Sun filter descending. Sun filter descending.
They're not needed. This facility is purely automatic. It's the height of the Alpha class. Nothing can go wrong.
Unsinkable.
If you like. The nautical metaphor is appropriate.
You're telling me. I was on board another ship once. They said that was unsinkable. We ended up clinging to an iceberg. It wasn't half cold. So, what you're saying is,
Titanic.
if we get in trouble, there's no one to help us out.
And even when it named you, I wouldn't believe it. But it was right. I know where you're from. Forgive me for intruding, but it's remarkable that you even exist. I just wanted to say how sorry I am.
So he's like the last of his kind. Oh.
Sun filter descending.
Oh no!
Sun filter descending. Sun filter.
The whole thing's jammed. I can't open the door. Stay there. Don't move.
Where am I gonna go? Ipswich!
Earth death.
Ipswich.
in 5 minutes.
What's up? No, what?
The adherents of the repeated meme. Shakus.
That's all very well and really kind of obvious, but if you stop and think about it, a repeated meme is just an idea. Nice little cover for the real troublemaker. Go on, Jimbo. Go home.
Cassandra, isn't it?
I bet you were the school swat and never got kissed. I'd hoped to manufacture a hostage situation with myself as one of the victims. The compensation would have been enormous.
5 billion years and it still comes down to money.
Do you think it's cheap looking like this? Force fields gone, with the planet about to explode. At least it'll be quick. Just like my 5th husband. Shame on me.
Say
safety system.
Bye-bye, Dad.
Can't. The heat's gonna vent through this place.
I know.
Jabe, you're made of wood.
Then stop wasting time. Time.
Heat levels rising.
Time Lords.
Rising. Levels rising. Planet 6. 5. 4.
Raise shields!
1.
Everything has its time and everything dies.
Ugh.
My planet's gone. It's dead. It burned like the Earth. It's just rocks and dust. Before its time.
What happened?
There was a war and we lost.
A war with who? What about your people?
I'm a Time Lord. I'm the last of the Time Lords. They're all gone. I'm the only survivor. I'm left traveling on my own because there's no one else.
It's me. And you can pay.
No money.
What sort of date are you? Money tightwad, chips from me. We've only got 5 billion years till the shops close.
Alright, man, episode 2. I got some background info on Time Lord. So he's the last of his kind. This was a topic that he was definitely not comfortable talking about. You know, he dodged it a few times, like he got defensive, he got angry, you know, because Rose earlier on brought it up and she's like, so what about you, doctor? Where are you from? And like, you know, and she got angry as well, you know, she's like, because, you know, this all started because she started to think, oh, I just got up and left and this man is a stranger, I didn't even think of it. So now she's like, you know, she needs to get some info. She's trying to understand who this man is. I believe he says something like, this is all that matters, right here, right now. So, you know, he's trying to dodge questions about his past. But yeah, fast forward to the end of the episode. He basically said that his planet was just like Earth. It's gone before its time because there was some kind of conflict and everyone, all the Time Lords ended up dying. And he was the sole survivor of this race. And, you know, the fact that he's alive is apparently a really crazy big deal. I mean, it is a big deal because, you know, everyone else is dead on his planet. Again, I can't remember her name, but she was the tree. She's like the queen, or I believe a high position. She gave him the plant, and, you know, he gave her air from his lungs. Cute moment. She was shocked, and, you know, and for the first time, I got to see the doctor kind of sad. And, you know, it was sad to see because, you know, he had teary eyes. And you can see that this is something that really affects him. How could it not, right? Like, all of his people are dead. And he's left by himself. Man, talking about the doctor, I gotta say, I really, really like him, man. He's so likable. I like, at times, I just want to hug him, man. He's so awesome. Like, and the actor who plays him, again, I don't know the names just yet, but, you know, great job, man. He, you know, his facial expressions and, like, his just his acting ability, it just made him so likable, to me at least, you know, so far 2 episodes in. I'm really digging it, man. I'm really liking this guy. I can already tell I'm really gonna enjoy this actor and his portrayal of the doctor. And can't forget Rose. She is really fun as well, man. These 2 episodes, I could really tell that this mix, you know, this combo of these two, it's gonna be fun, you know. They kind of complement each other. So I'm looking forward to that, you know, Rose and the doctor having all kinds of adventures. You know, it kind of reminded me of Superman and Krypton. the last son of Krypton, he crash landed on Earth. But, it's got the same type of feeling, that he's the last survivor of this planet because it blew up, and now he's out on his own. And from as far as I could tell, trying to do the right thing. It's been 2 episodes, of course, but 2 episodes in, it feels like he's a good person, if I could call him that, a person. A room full of aliens, but the one that was sticking out the most was still the human. Now, of course, this is barely a human, Cassandra. So far down in the future, among all these different species, still the human who has all the selfish reasons and thoughts of personal gain. I thought it was interesting that they tried to show us that it's in human nature, and there's all kinds of species here, but it's still a human that had the bad intentions, right? And the Doctor even comments on this 5 billion years later, and it still comes down to money. And it's funny how even 5 billion years later, she was still obsessed with the way she looks, So yeah, just it's the gross side of human beings, right? Self-interest and selfish reasons, personal gain above everything else. Superficial stuff, always be obsessed with the way you look. And I felt like they showed us another side of humans in this, in the form of Rose. Rose, even though Cassandra was this absolute bitch and this terrible person. Again, I said person loosely. As she was drying out, she needs to be moisturized. Moisturize me. Rose, even in that moment, she turned to him. She's like, help her. But Doctor wasn't having any of it. He's like, everything has its time and everything dies. And he said this a few times this episode. In that moment, he said it in anger. And yeah, man, by the end of the episode, he brings Rose back to Earth, and he asked her, you've seen how dangerous it is, do you want to go home? And at this point she wasn't sure, but she's intrigued, obviously. How can you not be intrigued? But at that point he kind of opened up, and he told her about the home planet, gone before its time because of this conflict. I'm sure I'm gonna get to find out more about his home planet as the episodes go on, or as the seasons go on, and how that'd be actually really cool to see as this conflict is going on his home planet, and how he got out. Also, another cool thing, the TARDIS. Now in the comments for the first one, I was told that it's a living thing. Again, I'm sure the show is probably going to tell me that. He tells her that, she brings up the fact that everyone's speaking English, and I was thinking that as well. I'm like, everyone's speaking English, so how do you explain that? And then, he had the perfect explanation for it. He said the TARDIS gets in your brainwaves, or gets in your mind. It helps you understand. It kind of translates for you. She was a little bit offended that he didn't get permission, but she was on edge at the moment. But it's cool that this TARDIS has abilities, and it can do things. I'm sure I'm gonna see more of the blue box, a lot more of the blue box. But yeah, guys, again, it was fun. The one thing I'm enjoying the most is the Doctor himself, the actor who's playing the Doctor. I'm really liking him 2 episodes in, and Rose as well. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed it, please smash that thumbs up. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you guys thought. I love talking to people in the comments. I tried my best getting back to as many comments as I could in the first one, and I'm still doing it. I'm still going through comments. There's so many, but I absolutely love it. I love talking to people in the comments. I maintain that it's one of the coolest things about YouTube, that you can talk to people from all over the planet that share the same interests as you. If you're into social media, guys, I have a Twitter account. I'm on Instagram. I have a Patreon account. Once again, thank you so much to all my amazing patrons. Your kindness absolutely blows me away. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright guys, so I'll be back doing episode 3 soon. Thanks for dropping by. Take it easy.